Hello, everyone. I'm Latanya Davis, and I'm a proud autism mom. I'm actually here today to talk about one of the first steps that I took in order to be able to be in this space. So, when my child was first born, about maybe 6 months or so, I started noticing some different signs in my child. I noticed the lack of eye contact. I also noticed the lack of social interaction, especially by the time he turned one. And so I knew that something was a little bit different. So I decided to go to my pediatrician to ask questions to find out what was happening. And she mentioned to me, had you ever heard of autism? At the time, I had not. And so I said, okay. I think she gave me some information. I went home, looked on the computer and research, and I found out the symptoms and diagnosis of autism and how to support my child. So the first thing I wanted to tell you is that I noticed the signs. As soon as I noticed the signs, I wanted to make sure that I got support. This meant I needed to get educated around what may have been happening. I didn't wait. I didn't try to figure it out myself. I got support and help first from my pediatrician. Secondly, I wanted to say it was important that I also did the research to learn as much as I could about the autism condition. What did that mean? What might it mean for my child's life? What does it mean for myself and also my partner at the time to be able to figure out what to do? That was very important. As soon as I was able to get the diagnosis, I was able to immediately start getting supports in place. One of the first things that we did is that we were able to get speech therapy. Again, as I went through the process, I didn't know everything I needed to do, but I started. So, my message to parents who are out there who may have children and you're trying to figure out, what is your next step? What do you do? Some people might be afraid. Some people might not want to really admit that there's something that's happening. You really should. We are our children's biggest advocate. We're the ones who are going to speak up for them. We're the ones that are the model for them around how to do this. And so it is important that you do that very first step, go and get the diagnosis. Today, I know that because we have a full team, we have a neurologist, I would advise you to go to a neurologist who specializes in being able to evaluate and diagnose autism as well. We also have a developmental pediatrician. So there are three types you can think through: your pediatrician, developmental pediatrician, and your neurologist. All three will be able to point you in the right direction, but your diagnosis can officially come from a neurologist. And so I wanted to share that with you today because I think it's important that I start sharing more of my story so folks can kind of know what to do. I actually have been in this space for a while. I've advocated for a very long time, a number of years. I've served on a board for the Autism Society. And so there's a lot that I know from my own experience. But something I do want to share with you is that everyone's experience is different because every child is different on the spectrum. But the whole purpose of this first video is to let you know as soon as you get a diagnosis, you'll have a relief because you'll understand what it is and what the next steps are. If you'd like to know more, continue to subscribe to this channel and also send me messages as well at Tanya@TanyaDavis.com. Thank you. Bye.